Hello, guys, and welcome to Cricket Caviar. England is just running away with this test match at Lord's, and it's Jimmy Anderson who has got Craig Brathwaite, and I think that was the point where West Indies thought that they could no longer fight in this test match, and they have just surrendered this test match. It's already 79 for 6, and it looks like an innings defeat is upon the West Indies. But Pratik, I would like to give a lot of credit to Ben Stokes. I mean, he's such a fantastic bowler, and today I really wondered, like last 1 year he has not bowled in Test cricket, and I think that has cost England some series at least because he's such a phenomenal bowler. And I mean, the best thing I love about Ben Stokes today, he has entered the elite club of all rounders of Gary Sobers and Jack
Mm,
Scalise. He has entered that elite club, 6,000 test runs and 200 test wickets. So he has entered that elite club. Only Jack Scalise and Sir Garfield Sobers, the king of Barbados, are the only two people who are in this list. And I want to tell you, Pratik, this guy Ben Stokes, he's at the stumps all the time, bowling at the stumps. I just saw his long spell he bowled today at the stumps, trying to take wickets, doing something to take wickets, bowling short balls regularly, and the captaincy at the end to get Jason Holder out with a what do you call that, short leg, forward short leg, and bowling a bouncer, making Gut Atkinson bowl a bouncer to Jason Holder when he was looking too comfortable. Actually, three of the players were looking very comfortable. Pratik, Jason Holder, um, again, Mikhail, was looking very comfortable. He's the one
mm.
for the future. And even Ali Athines was looking quite comfortable. He stayed around for quite a long time. So, Pratik, what are your reactions on this test?
Yeah. So Ben Stokes has done it again. I mean, if you remember, he single-handedly won the series on his because of his efforts last time. Kemar
Hmm.
Roach bowled a beautiful spell. First test West Indies won last time, and then Ben Stokes came with a,
Hmm.
I think, double century or something in the second test. And
Hmm.
England just won that series again. West Indies must be fearing this guy, man. This guy, like you said, the records now speak up to themselves. One of the best all-rounders in Test cricket, and now again he was at his peak today, not with the batting but again with his bowling. And that's why he's called an all-rounder, because he can turn the game by any one of his skills on his day. And yeah, the ball to Kirk Mackenzie, he had no idea. Like the ball seemed, and the other one to Lewis, like it tested his defense. It was such a good delivery on fourth stump. He had a faint edge. So, but I'm very disappointed because, like you said, okay, Athenes looks good on the crease. Yes, Hodge
Hmm.
looks good, but why the runs are not coming? Because England top five out of seven have scored 50 plus runs here, 50 plus by almost every other batsman. But you are
Hmm.
not able to score a single 50. So you need to do, and especially in the second innings. I'm not even, I said yesterday, I didn't even judge their first innings. Starting of the tour, some people did not even play the tour match. So okay, first innings is fine. But today, when the conditions, I mean, conditions were challenging, but still England showed good batting, so they should have also batted well in the second innings. There is not much excuse here.
Hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, as a West Indian fan, I am quite disappointed, Pratik. Like every time I just got a false hope. First of all, the captaincy quota player, the leadership quota player, Craig Brathwaite, he always gives hope that he will fight, he will play a long innings, he will be the Pujara of West Indies, he will keep fighting. But that guy, he just keeps getting out. He's the first wicket down. That's the saddest part because
Yeah,
it's not Mikhail Lewis who is the first wicket down. It's Craig Brathwaite who always goes first in both the innings, and that deflates West Indies, to be honest, because they expect their captain to lead from the front and play those knocks uh, from where the team also gets uh, motivated to fight. But that has not happened. And then I thought Lewis played quite well. He was handling it well, but there was a change of ball, and I don't know why this happens in England. there is always a change of ball and there is a fall of wicket. And the
Mm.
same thing happened that Ben Stokes, there was a change of ball
Even
and
English innings, it same thing happened, right? Like Vokes got out as soon as the new ball came out.
yeah,
So
yeah. And but that's a regulation new ball. But here it's a change of ball because of that the disfigurement of the ball. So they changed the ball and Lewis got out. And then I got hope from Athenaeus. I got hope from Holder. I thought, okay, these guys will. I still have hope from Joshua De Silva. He's still not out at the crease. And in fact,
but
Holder
even
and
the task to save an innings defeat is extremely daunting. 171
yeah,
runs more to save innings defeat. Like,
yeah.
man, like seriously, the numbers are very bad in
And
this
I
test match
think,
for us.
Pratik, some of the players were not clear with their approach, like what to do. At least these three players, I could sense that they were clear at what Holder wanted to do. It was clear he just
Mhm.
wanted to, straight play straight. Then
Yeah,
there was someone like Athenaeus. He just wanted to play square of the wicket. He just wanted to play some shots. He was actually counter-attacking a bit. And but I couldn't understand Cavem Hodge. I mean, we built him up so much and we really hyped him up. And you were one of the greatest hype man of Cavem Hodge, but today
yeah.
his shot was so disappointing. I mean, first innings I can understand it was a great catch,
Blinder from
uh,
Pop. Yeah.
yeah,
Pope.
from Pope, but today he was so disappointed. Pointing and breath after Breathwaite, I think the most disappointing player would be Kevin Hodge for me. He
Yeah,
has
man. The only way there could have been some resilience in this test match was Brathwaite and Lewis coming up with a 100-run opening stand or something. But as soon as that wicket fell early, I mean, Anderson bowled a good one. It nipped in, but still,
hmm.
man, like it
Anderson,
was negotiable. I feel
they were
that ball
showing
was
the replays,
negotiable.
Pratik. Anderson bowled Craig Brathwaite in 2017 the same way. It was his 500th test wicket. I'm not sure if it was 2017 or 2019, somewhere
Yeah,
around that. He took his 500th wicket. It was exactly the same delivery. So I don't know how can a batsman like Craig Brathwaite not anticipate that with so
and
much
not
of
change his
experience.
style against Anderson. Yeah, yeah, man.
But
But yeah, like we anticipated, like this test match was over on day one, so it got
hmm,
worse for West Indies. It's now time, like, how can they bounce back from here? Remember, I want viewers to remember the great sides are known on how quickly they bounce back from situations like these. I would take example of India. They got 36 all out, and next match they crushed Australia under the leadership of Rahane. So how can West Indies bounce back from there? Will show their character. Now they have lost the first test, but they surely have learned. They should have learned from their mistakes, though. So it's time to come up with a
I
fresh mind
I
and
mean
good
the
strategy.
only heartening point for West Indies will be Pratik that they bowled well today and they were able to at least get England all out for 371 and it did
Yeah,
not become a 500 like a baseball kind of thing. So they
yeah.
limited the baseball. I think Moti Gutegesh Moti, we have to praise him
That
for
ball to
getting
Stokes, man, I loved it. Stokes got out like this in India.
and
So
Stokes and Root
Moti
both
actually justified his
both great
selection with that
wickets.
ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
and
but
actually Jaden Seals, if you remember the way he got Crawley yesterday, it was a full length Yorker. He
yeah,
was like bamboozled by it. So there were few glimpses. Again, we can't be too excited about these things if Alzari hits a six or we see a cracking Yorker. But what
mm.
England has shown, like they have played much better in the long game, and West Indies has to come up with that, and especially Braithwaite has to play a long innings. He has to lead from the front.
What do you make of Shamar Joseph's performance? I think this was a slow and low seeming pitch, very
Yeah.
different from what he had at Gabba. So it was probably not the kind of pitch he enjoyed bowling on. What did you make of that?
Yeah, I don't want to judge him too much on that, but yeah, if you look at Holder bowling versus Shamar bowling, like there is a day and night difference at the moment. Like Holder is hitting the right line length, but Shamar was not suited for this pitch,
Hmm.
like you said. Yeah.
And we have to praise English batters. I mean, they all played with lot of fire and intent.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to see Shamar bowl more bouncers, like just show some aggressiveness, right? With
Hmm.
bowling on the body
I
or
mean,
something, like what
on
Archer
this
would
pitch,
have done. If
there is not much carry to bowl that kind of bounces. I
yeah.
feel it will not be threatening. In fact, he could actually go for runs. In fact, the only guy who's bowling really well, really good bounces here is Ben Stokes. He's been phenomenal. I think, Pratik, you should give me some credit for predicting Ben Stokes, the bowler,
Yeah.
as the bowler of the. But yeah, I
Man,
mean,
he has actually
incredible
bowled
man.
better than Stokes
I think
and
we
Anderson.
are disappointed with West Indies performance, but I think we should praise how Anderson bowled today. He just showed his the glimpses of his old self. How Ben Stokes terrific. The fielding, that captaincy at the end, they actually locked Jason Holder in a short pitch trap, and the athleticism that Ben Stokes has, the way he threw the ball. I mean, Gary Sobers would have been proud. Jack Kallis would have been proud that he is such a good fielder. He
Yeah.
could have got that run out. It was very close, but commentators were just reminding of the run out in Hyderabad, how he got Jadeja. So English people are still remembering that win in Hyderabad. And I think with Ben Stokes bowling, England side looks different. That's why I feel that that Bazball series between India and England, Bazball, Jazzball series,
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
lit, had England little bit on the back foot because it required Jimmy Anderson to bowl long spells. But Ben Stokes
Yep.
actually balances the team perfectly, like how
Fair
all-rounders
point.
do.
And I think they will miss Anderson's service in the next test. Now I feel even whatever his age is 42, but he's retiring early. He could have at least played 20 more test matches. He bowled very good in very good channels today. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah,
I
that's it,
think
man.
that's the wrap for today. Thank you
Yeah.
guys for joining, and please subscribe Cricket Caviar. And we are going to bring you the wrap up of the test match tomorrow. We really hope it's not going to get over tomorrow. We want to have a Saturday farewell, weekend farewell for Jimmy Anderson, but it looks like the test match is going to get over tomorrow. It's just 4 wickets. It's a matter of 4 wickets, and it's only rain that can take this test match to Saturday.
Yeah.
So with that, let's hope we see a more competitive action in the next test match. Thank you, Pratik, for joining. And guys, take care. Good night. And please subscribe our channel, Cricket Caviar. Bye.
Thank you.